And welcome to Day 3 of the American Legion Regional Baseball Tournament. For some of us, the weekend's starting early, and it's a beautiful Friday afternoon. My name's Chris Conley. Welcome to our Zaleski sports coverage. This is an elimination game between the Marshfield Blue Devils and the DC Everest Evergreens. Both of these teams have one loss and two sends you home. Let's meet the Marshfield that plays the visiting team today. Let's meet their starting lineup. Their pitcher will lead off, Emmett Koniecznik. Center fielder Brock Bennington bats second. Ben Deach will catch and bat third. Chase Robinson's the third baseman. He'll bat fourth. Adam Cherney is the third baseman. Aiden Cherney, he'll bat fifth. Sloan Welch at first base, sixth. Trevor Fromell is in right field. He'll hit seventh. Zane Adler in left field, eighth, and Bennett Lang is the shortstop, ninth. And for Marshfield in the powder blue with white pants, it's Koniecznik, Bennington, Deach, Robinson, Cherney, Welch, Fromell, Adler, and Lang. The Evergreens, 3-0 winners over Wisconsin Rapids yesterday. Here's their batting order and starting lineup. Andrew Cotter will catch and will lead off. Kyler Soppe is the shortstop. He'll bat second. Nate Langman, who may be the hottest bat in the entire tournament right now, Langman will play first base and bats third. Preston Miller in center field, fourth. Colin Ebersold moves from left to right field for today's game. He'll bat fifth. Oscar Latendresse is going to hit for the pitcher, Jack Dvorak. Latendresse will DH and bat sixth. Cole O'Brien's the third baseman, seventh. Pearson McDonald in left field, eighth. And George Jablonski gets his first start of the tournament. He'll bat ninth and play second base. Again, for the home team Evergreens, Cotter, Soppe, Langman, Miller, Ebersold, Latendresse, O'Brien, McDonald, and Jablonski. Jack Dvorak pitched against Marshfield earlier. Marshfield broke a long losing streak and beat the Evergreens over at Simon Field during the regular season. And Emmett Koniecznik will be the starting pitcher for Marshfield. Again, it's such a compressed schedule that nobody has enough pitching. You're going to get to the championship game, and you're going to have someone that you otherwise wouldn't have as your starting pitcher going. That's just the nature of double elimination tournament baseball. Evergreens wear the green uniforms with the yellow trim and numerals. And now from Veterans Memorial Park in Plover, the crowd comes to its feet for the national anthem.
At this time, we ask you to please rise, remove your headwear for the playing of our national anthem.
Not too hot and not too cold for late July. Goldilocks weather as we get ready for baseball. Marshfield will be up first when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Just a reminder.
Welding is about strength. The strength of structures and components, fabrications used to support industries and communities everywhere. The creation of something greater than its separate parts. Welders are creative. Their skills set them apart from the crowd. Start with a problem, feel the heat, make the sparks, become the solution. Manufacturing moves the Midwest and the world. Study welding at North Central Technical College.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
There's Jack Dvorak for the DC Everest Evergreens. He's taking his warm-up pitches. He was a junior varsity pitcher during the varsity season. Dvorak has had a couple of quality starts, though, at the Legion level, so with experience, he's gotten better. Here's the defense behind him. Pearson McDonald starts in left field. Preston Miller is in center. Colin Ebersold is in right. The Everest infield, Cole O'Brien's the third baseman. Kyler Soppe at shortstop. George Jablonski plays second base, and Nate Langman's over at first. Logan George, who was the starting second baseman in the two earlier games for the Evergreens, is not in the lineup, which tells me that Logan's going to be called on to pitch if the Evergreens advance tonight. Emmett Koichnik to lead off. He's the opposing pitcher, so it's pitcher to pitcher. Emmett wins the most difficult name award, and we'll get him right out of the way in the first spot. Pitch is just outside, and we're underway. 76 degrees at first pitch. Zaleski Sports bringing you each and every game of the regional Legion tournament, and then we'll be at state next week on the outside corner, 1-1. How'd these teams get here? Marshfield was a 1-0 winner, eliminating Stevens Point. The only run in the game came in the first inning. Evergreens were 3-0 winners over Wisconsin Rapids. Knocked the Rangers out of the tournament. Fouled off, keeps us at a ball and 2 strikes. One of the things that Dvorak has been good at, as he's matured from the junior varsity level, he's been throwing a lot of strikes. Tried something off speed that stayed way up high. Baseball on a beautiful Friday afternoon, brought to you by Nicolet Bank. Personal banking at its best. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more online, nicoletbank.com. Down the first base side, out of play, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dvorak coming home. Soft to center field. Long run in, hung up just enough for Preston Miller to make the catch. There's the first out. Here's Brock Bennington, the Marshfield center fielder. Folks at the ballpark are still talking about the home run that he hit yesterday. For sure, over the tree in left field, the one closest to the foul line, some people were discussing whether it went on the roof of Roosevelt Elementary just behind the parking lot. It was a moonshot. It's the only run of the ball game, too. You think you give up a solo home run in the first inning, no problem, lots of time to get it back. And Stevens Point did not. Marshfield advanced with that 1-0 win. Up high, 2 balls and no strikes. I saw the Grassland Dairy highlight of the home run. It was hit before I arrived here at the ballpark. Broadcast crew edits all the big highlights, big plays. See them on the Zaleski Sports website. Out in front, 2-1.
Well, it could happen, but
3 more games today. I'll give you our lineup in just a moment. That's well hit, but well fouled down the left field line, 2-2. The game that follows ours is Wausau versus Wisconsin Rapids. Yes? Yes. Plover has the night game, their opponent to be determined. It'll be the Evergreen should Everest win in advance here. So games at 1, 4, and 7 p.m., all on Zaleski Sports. And then the championship Saturday. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. So Bennington's working out a couple of good at-bats. Payoff pitch again. Up high, and it's a walk to Brock Bennington. Cole O'Brien, the Everest pitcher yesterday, allowed just one hit. That's good. He walked 6. That's not so good. Kids here at Veterans Memorial Park who track down our foul balls get a cheat for 50 cents, I think. Yes, 50 cents at the press box. Go downstairs and make the cash register ring at the concession stand. Ben Deach to bat now. Off speed is up high. So Dvorak has tried that local twice and has left it up high both times. Popped up. It's on the infield. Third baseman O'Brien comes in and makes the catch. There's the second out. Runner at first does not advance. 2 outs and 1 on for Chase Robinson.
Third baseman, number 8, Chase Robinson.
Righty to righty here. Hit him. Hit him in the helmet. The sound of baseball on plastic. They're going to make sure that Chase Robinson's okay. In fact, Robinson takes off his helmet and gives it a big shake.
Second baseman, number 1, Aiden Cherney.
First and second after the hit batter. Aiden Cherney will hit now. Chase Robinson smiling like, I'm all right. In all of the games in this year's tournament, seems like the pitching's been ahead of the hitting. First ball swinging, this is Soppy, the shortstop, will shuttle that over to second, and the inning comes to a close. A walk and a hit batter, but no runs across for Marshfield. DC Everest is coming up when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Emmett Konieczny is taking his warm-up tosses as the Evergreens are on the bat in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the defense behind Emmett. Zane Adler is in left field. Brock Bennington in center. Trevor Femmel is in right. Infield, Chase Robinson at third. Bennett Lang's the shortstop. Aiden Cherney at second base and Sloan Welch at first. Ben Deach catches. Ready to receive from Emmett Konieczny. Let's thank our game day sponsors, Era Pancakes. I don't know, I may be on the mic for the late game tonight, so maybe I'll have a late breakfast. Era Pancakes, Wood Mountain, Merrill Iron and Steel, and the Jamie Schley American Family Insurance Agency. Thanks to all of our Zaleski Sports game day sponsors, bringing you a lot of Legion baseball over this 4-day stretch. Runs have been hard to come by for the Evergreens. Lost their opener in 9 innings, 2-1 to Wausau. zeros in the game till the 5th inning when the Evergreens broke through, got 3 runs, and got their win over Wisconsin Rapids. First pitch to Andrew Cotter. First ball swinging, hooking down the left field line. Going to be close. It's foul. Home plate umpire loud and clear. Put his hands in the air like he just don't care. Cotter during the Legion season, a lot of line drives coming off his bat. Lays off high and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Smacked past the second baseman. Andrew Cotter's got a leadoff single for the Evergreens. Again, both of Everest's games have kind of been pitching duels, kind of nip and tuck games. The Evergreens would love a comfortable one here in Marshfield. Kyler Soppe still looking for his first hit of this Legion tournament. Kyler's due. Too good a hitter to keep him bottled up for long. Strike on the outside corner. Soppe was called out on strikes yesterday and kind of rolled his head back like he couldn't believe it. That's up high, 1-1. I had speculated earlier that maybe Logan George would be pitching, throw over to first. Logan George, regularly the starting second baseman. He's not eligible for this game. Arguing a called third strike. That was a weird at-bat. And Logan George got himself thrown from yesterday's games. And he's got to sit at least this first one. Outside corner, catcher kind of pulled that one back in over the black for strike 2. I'm not sure that was a strike until Ben Deach framed it up. Soppe's behind in the count, 1-2, looking for contact in this spot. Over the shortstop's head and into left center field. Back-to-back hits to open up the home first for the Evergreens. It's a nice at-bat for Soppe. Got to 2 strikes, didn't do too much with it. Over Bennett Lang's head, and Lang's got a pretty good vertical. Yeah, the at-bat that got Logan George tossed from yesterday's game was a weird one because Logan George was hit by a pitch earlier in that at-bat and got called back from first base saying that he didn't try to get out of the way of it. Saw the replay, not the right call. And then 2 pitches later, Logan George was called out on a third strike on the outside corner. And he said something about it. Infield umpire is coming over to Coach Riley Pazer in the third base box. Not sure what we're talking about here. Nothing looks too heated here. So that brief stoppage right behind the 15-mile-per-hour sign will remain a mystery. Nate Langman was 4 for 4 in the tournament opener and then added 2 more hits yesterday. He's 6 for 8 overall. Got under this one. Shallow center field. It's a long run and no one gets it. Everybody's safe. Boy, when you're hot, you're hot. You get all the breaks too, right? Nate Langman's got a 7th hit in the tournament and the bases are full with no one out.
Center fielder.
Cotter's at third, Soppe's at second, and Langman, kind of that seeing eye hit. Second baseman Aiden Cherney couldn't get it. Trevor Formel, the right fielder, couldn't come in and make a play on that either. Full for Preston Miller. Outside, ball 1. Good stop by catcher Ben Deach. Saved his pitcher a run there. Well, I don't know. We shouldn't speak too soon. There is not a lot of room between home plate and the backstop here at Memorial Park. Fly ball out of play down the first base side. Ball and a strike. Marshfield keeps the infield back even though the bases are full, so they're looking for an out or better still a double play. Hit on the ground to short. Can they turn two? To second, one. Back to first, not in time. A run comes in on the force out at second base, and the Evergreens have a 1-0 lead. Preston Miller able to leg that out, so it's a fielder's choice, but he will get himself an RBI. Langman was the runner going from first to second. He is erased.
Right fielder number 2.
Kyler Soppy moves from second to third on the play. So there are runners on the corners with one out. Here's Colin Ebersold. Evergreen's got to be looking for more than one run out of this. Probably need another hit to bring one more in. First ball, foul back for Ebersold, strike one. Baseball is sponsored by Whitetail Properties. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roush with Whitetail Properties. Share your goals. Brian can tell you how to make them a reality. 715-213-4468. 715-213-4468. Call Brian at Whitetail Properties. 0-1 pitch. Aimed it down low. Runners going and will take second. Double steal. There'll be a play at the plate. He's safe. Evergreen's going to run in. Good slide there by Kyler Soppy. One of the underemphasized points of the game, Soppy knew that the throw was going to be on the front side of the plate, stretched his arm out and got the backside. 2-0. Double steal executed. Runner at second base, so there's still a man in scoring position for Ebersold, who's got the count even at a ball and a strike. Ebersold reaches out to shallow center field. It's down. The stop sign is going to come up for the lead runner. He'll hold at third base. Ebersold delivers a fourth hit for the Evergreens. And we'll get an early visit to the pitcher's mound.
Designated hitter number 25, Oscar Latendresse.
Oscar Latendresse is DHing for the pitcher, Jack Dvorak. I don't think we've seen Dvorak hit at all during the Legion season. 2 runs in and 1 out. This is a trip to the mound that makes all kinds of sense. Get to talk to the pitcher, Konechny, and you get to talk to your catcher, too, about how you want the double steal handled if that's what the Evergreens want to try again. Ebersold's the runner at first. Preston Miller, good speed, runner at third. Yeah, I would not be surprised if the double steal is on again. All right, Big Oscar's turn. Had a hit in yesterday's game? Yes, he did. Outside. Double steal is on. This time there'll be no throw down. So now there are 2 in scoring position. If Oscar can hit safely to the outfield, could bring 2 more runs in. 2-0 already here in the bottom of the first. Low. 2 balls and no strikes. And if you've had a coach who's just been around and have seen the other games, you know that Oscar Latendresse is a free swinging, often strikes out. Want to be closer to the strike zone with Oscar. And that's outside 3-0. Oscar potentially has so much power, I'm not sure that I want him taking a pitch here. See if he can get a hold of one, send it for a ride. Pitchers count 3-0, a batter's count, and that's outside. 4-pitch walk for Oscar Latendresse. Bases are full. Preston Miller at third, Colin Ebersold at second, and now Oscar Latendresse at first for Cole O'Brien. O'Brien playing third base today and played third base yesterday. Had a couple of good defensive plays. Marshfield just trying to limit the damage in what's been a rough first inning. Strike one. 4 hits, all singles, and now a walk. Strike two. First time in a while that Konechki's been ahead of the batter that he's faced. So he's battling back after issuing a 4-pitch walk to the last batter that he saw. Cole O'Brien's looking for contact, down 0-2. Tip that, it's held by the catcher. Strike three. There's the second out of the inning. And whether this is an okay start or a really good start for the Evergreens will rest on Pearson McDonald. Big Mac hits with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Swing and a miss. Pitch was inside. McDonald didn't look too confident in that swing. The runs have come in on a bounce-out fielder's choice and a double steal. And here's a line drive. It's down, so the hit parade continues. 1 run, be a play at the plate. No, it's cut off. They're going to get the runner at third in a rundown. And Oscar Latendresse is out. But not before 2 more runs come in on Pearson McDonald's 2 RBI single. Evergreens get 4 across. The inning ends with an out on the bases. 4-0 after 1 on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
We say thank you to our friends at Woods Street Rental. That's the lift that they've given us that gives you our home plate shot. Sure does make the game more enjoyable. Thank you, friends. Sloan Welch to lead off here in the second inning, just outside. Jack Dvorak for the Evergreen stake to a 4-run lead. I'm Chris Conley. We've got the early game today. Evergreen's 2 other games were 4 o'clock affairs. This is popped up. It's in foul ground, but there's got to be room for a play. Third baseman Cole O'Brien comes in and makes the catch. There's the first down.
Come on, Trevor.
Trevor Femel to hit.
Right field number 7, Trevor Kamel.
Here's this foul ball that had lots of hang time and let Cole O'Brien come in, make it easy play. Evergreens did not commit an error in yesterday's game. Sure makes things easier. Outside, ball 1. You figure that Everest pitching gave up 6 walks. 6 free passes and then start making errors on top of that, runs will score. No errors and no runs scored in yesterday's game. 3-0 win over Rapids. It's up high now, 2 balls and no strikes. Bounced to short. Couple of steps over for Soppy. Throws across the diamond. No, they're saying safe. Bang, bang play at first base. I'm not sure. Infield umpire is closer to it. Scored a hit. Batter helped himself by busting it down the line, that's for sure.
Left fielder number 6.
Zane Adler will hit now with 1 out and 1 aboard. Just off the outside corner, ball 1. So that play at first, that pitch just off the plate. The Evergreens feel like things going a little bit against them here. Still have a 4-0 lead. Throw over to first, runners back. Baseball is brought to you by Ag Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op with a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Loans, leases, crop insurance, tax, and records, they have you covered. Ag Country, Wausau, Stevens Point, Marshfield, and Medford. 2 balls, no strikes. Get the feeling that Marshfield needs to get something out of this inning. Get a little something back. Up high, runners going, throw down to second. Safe.
There he is, Dane, bring him in.
Blue Devils have a man in scoring position for the first time today. Wausau versus Rapids is game 2, 4 o'clock on Zaleski Sports. Plover's got the 7 o'clock game with an opponent to be determined. There's a strike. Yeah, the Plover Black Sox, who will play tonight, are the only team that does not have a loss on them in this tournament. Tournament began with Plover as the overwhelming favorite, regular season champs. And there's nothing that we've seen that's changed our thinking, not a bit. Inside, ball 4. Infield hit and a walk. Here's Bennett Lang to hit. 1 out and 2 aboard.
Shortstop, number 3, Bennett Lang.
Righty to righty here. What little wind there is blowing out, but the weather's just not a factor at all today. It's a perfect afternoon for baseball. Outside, ball 1. You'd like to see Jack Dvorak challenge the hitters at the bottom part of the Marshfield order here. Don't want to be too fine. Let him put the ball in play. Everest defense has been solid. Missed outside again. 2 balls and no strikes. Yeah, Dvorak is trying to play footsie with that outside corner, and he really doesn't have to in this spot. Brought that back in. There's a strike. One out. Marshfield has 2 aboard, trying to answer after allowing 4 runs in the Everest half of the first. Foul back. Going to be a play on this? Wow, stayed in play, but just in front of the chain link fence. Didn't have enough hang time for Cole O'Brien, the third baseman, to get under that. Count even to 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Hit to third, tough hop. Cole O'Brien stays with it and will throw back across the diamond. That's a bad choice. Had no chance of getting the runner there, and everyone will move up a base on the throwing error. Got the force at third, that's the second out. Weren't going to get any more than that. So for Bennett Lang, it's a fielder's choice and a throwing error on Cole O'Brien that allows the runners to move up. Someone else, like the pitcher or the shortstop's got to tell him, no throw there. To the top of the order, Emmett Konieczny to hit. 2 outs. Hit back up the middle. There's an RBI single. 1 run will come in. 2 runs will come in. 1 swing of the bat halves the Everest lead.
Zane.
4-2 on a 2 RBI single. And here's Brock Bennington. 2 outs and a man on first. You know, the 4 runs that the Evergreens put up in the bottom of the first inning, tell me if I'm not right about this. That's the most runs in a single inning in the entire tournament. It really has been pitching holding sway over hitting so far. 4-2 now, and it's a ball to start off Brock Bennington. Inside, 2-0. Great Lakes Cheese says, join the team at Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau. You'll work at a brand new state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay, and culture. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Learn more at GreatLakesCheese.com. High and away, 3 balls and no strikes. Bennington walked his first time up. Hit off the plate, foul up the third base line. Not sure what's going on here. The Evergreens have early action in their bullpen. Somebody's throwing down there on the third base side. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Count is full to Bennington with 2 outs. Ball 4. Bennington walks in both of his plate appearances. Ben Deach to hit. And first, a visit to the pitcher's mound to settle down Jack Dvorak.
Pitcher number 11, Ben Deach.
Cole Seymour is the pitcher that you see warming up right now. Again, it's an elimination game. So up 4-0, then Jack Dvorak has issued a couple of walks in this inning. This conversation has gone on for a little bit too long. And the decision is that Dvorak will continue. Ben Deach will hit. Flied out on the infield his first time up. First pitch to Deach, and it's hit past second baseman George Jablonski, and a run's going to score. Well, I'll tell you what, Marshfield, after falling behind early, has not folded their tent. They come back with 3 hits, they've made the best of 2 walks, and they've got 3 runs across. So that 4-0 lead was safe for just a moment.
Third baseman, number 8.
See, the second baseman here, Jablonski, kind of stumbled, but I don't think he was going to make a play on that ball anyhow. Chase Robinson was hit by a pitch right on the noggin his first time up. Outside, ball 1. Runners at first and third. Hit on the ground to Soppy, the shortstop. He'll throw across the diamond. Got him, brings the inning to a close. Marshfield allows 4 and promptly gets 3 back. We'll go to the bottom of the second, 4-3 on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, my name is Preston, I have the Abby Bank Bright Future checking account for kids and teens. I really like the mobile wallet feature. I just tap my phone to pay for snacks or anything at a store. I get my own debit card that my mom can transfer money into. She can also turn my card on or off if I misplace it. Plus, Abby Bank gave me a bonus after I made my first deposit. Mom, if you're listening, send more money, please.
Visit us online at abbybank.com to learn more. Abby Bank is member FDIC.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Welcome back to our Zaleski sports coverage. The Evergreens send 8 men to the plate in their half of the first inning. They're now batting in the second. Marshfield answered with 3 runs in an 8-batter second inning. We're sponsored by Crystal Finishing Systems, a family-owned business now hiring for their Weston and Mosinee locations. Openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Clover has been a great host for this tournament. The only complaint, right? There's got to be a but. There's bugs up here. There's flies all over the place in the press box. Our PA and official scoreboard operator, they've got a fly swatter over here. See if they try and swat me on the head or on the arm before we're done. George Jablonski, the number 9 hitter for the Evergreens, will lead off.
Second baseman, number 9. George Jablonski.
So Emmett Konieczny must feel like he's got new life. George with the tennis ball yellow baseball bat sends that just foul. And George, limited plate appearances, want to make the most of them. Takes inside, 1-1. Down low, just below the hollows of the knees, 2 balls and a strike. Wausau Rapids, Game 2 to follow on Zaleski Sports. Runs have come free and easy for the first time in any of the games in this tournament. In this one, our Friday opener. That's outside, 3 balls and a strike. And again, Konieczny would really not like to walk the number 9 hitter. Guy who's getting only his second at-bat in the tournament, and he just did. Jablonski, good speed, is aboard. Andrew Cotter opened us up with a single. He's 1 for 1.
Andrew Cotter.
Cotter waits, and his first ball swinging, fouls it back for a strike. Cotter looks like he's dialed in at the plate here. Swing and a miss. He's over the top of that. Strike 2. Cotter wants to move that runner, whatever he does here, so he needs contact with 2 strikes. Hit past the first baseman, loose in the infield, race to the bag. Safe. Scored a hit for Andrew Cotter. That went off the first baseman's glove. Either the pitcher had to be over covering, or first base was going to be a foot race. Watch the replay and tell me if the pitcher had the cat-like instincts, if he could have gotten over in time. Yeah, once the first baseman's moving in the other direction, there's nobody there. Here's Kyler Soppe, Strike one. Soppy hit safely his first time. Jablonski at second, Cotter at first. To short, maybe a double play ball. Second one, the relay. Soppy's just too fast. He's safe. Ball gets away at first base, and a run's going to come in. Soppy ran and took second base like he's not sure he's out. Going to call time. For sure an out was recorded there at second base, yes? A run is in, making it 5-3. And Soppy is slow getting up, like maybe he was hurt. Yeah, shortstop got that over to the second base. There's one. Soppy's just too fast to be doubled up. Kind of an extended conversation as we reset all of this. Soppy is jogging in the outfield. Fielder's choice, and then he moved up on the throwing error. It was Andrew Cotter who was the runner retired at second base. Jablonski came all the way around to score. It's an unearned run as the Evergreens get one back. 5-3. Here's Nate Langman. Anybody on base is in scoring position with how hot Nate Langman's been. Hit safely his first time up. Seems like he's hitting safely all the time.
First baseman number 23, Langman.
So there's one out recorded on that last play. Everest coach Riley Pazer is still discussing it. Don't want to cool off Nate Langman. Nate can get another run in with his bat. One out. Man at second. Langman's first ball swinging pitcher's got it. Flips over to first, and there's a rare time that Nate Langman's retired. Runner moves up from second to third. Here's Preston Miller. Miller's bounce out fielder's choice brought in a run back in the first inning. Man at third, 2 outs. Marshfield got the game back to 4-3, and it's 5-3 now. Pitches down low.
Center fielder number 1, Preston Miller.
Got under it and fouled off down the first base side. 1-1. Evergreens with a run in, looking for more. Third base side foul, 1-2. Camping World in Rothschild is just off I-39 with a huge inventory of new and used RVs, travel trailers, fifth wheels, and campers, plus service repairs and maintenance to keep your vacation getaway running smooth. Memories that'll last a lifetime. Visit Camping World in Rothschild. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Soppy, the base runner at third, injured or not, is super fast. He'll score on anything. Foul again. Coach Riley Pazer tried to barehand that with his left hand. Coach. Two outs here. Konechny tries to end the inning. It's a fly ball, first base side, not enough room, out of play. Would have been an out at the more spacious Simon Field, where there's just a lot of room and foul ground. Instead, that one finds the seats. 2-2 pitch again. Called strike 3. Miller can't believe it, and the inning comes to an end. Evergreen's going to walk, a hit, and get one more run. It's 5-3 at the end of 2 on Zaleski Sports.
1 runner left on base. After 2 complete innings, CC Everest.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
The Evergreens have been using this as their mascot the last couple of games, and I've been telling them between games that I'm not too sure about that. Ugly looking thing. But got him a 3-0 win yesterday, so I guess it works. Aiden Cherney to lead off for Marshfield, trailing by 2. Jack Dvorak, first ball swinging, foul back, strike 1. Beg your pardon, I didn't see that at all. That flied out to left field in foul territory. Pearson McDonald is there for a play. One swing and there's an out here in the visitors' half of the third. There's not a lot of sun. I would have told you that I lost that in the sun, but I didn't. Just didn't see it right.
First baseman, number 26.
Sloan Welch to hit with 1 out and nobody on. Outside corner, strike 1. Hit to the shortstop. Soppy, backhand side, long throw. Got him! What a play! Soppy had to overcome, kind of lost his footing on the sandy infield here and still got enough on it. Put a circle around that one. Kyler Soppy has thrown out Sloan Welch. Watch the best defensive play of the game so far, and watch how Soppy, that back plant foot kind of slid on him, and he got the throw there in time anyhow. Pretty. First ball swinging to O'Brien, long throw across the diamond at third. Got him. That's a quick 3-up, 3-down inning, just what Jack Dvorak needed. Bottom of the third next, 5-3 on Zaleski Sports.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Welcome back. Tell me that was not a 3-pitch inning for Jack Dvorak. I think all 3 batters swung at the first pitch and all of them made outs. I mean, they're only teenagers. They don't know some of the unwritten rules of baseball, that if you're the third batter to hit, and it's been only a 2-pitch inning, you take a couple of pitches. Don't want to send your pitcher right back out there as soon as he sits down in the dugout. And instead, Emmett Kanicki has to go back out. And he'll face Colin Ebersol, who singled his first time up. First ball swinging there. Everybody's swinging at the first pitch. Fouled off for strike one.
Reminder, please turn off all balls in the press box for token concessions. Thank you.
Want me to do your hair?
0-1 pitch coming. Hit him. Colin Ebersol, yikes, hit him and went all the way back to the screen with a clang. Evergreens have had the leadoff man aboard in each inning. We're brought to you by Fleet Farm. Find deals on everything for your four-legged friends at Fleet Farm. Argos at home is listening to the broadcast. My Great Dane is barking. Huge selection of treats, toys, and food for your dog or cat. Shop and save on the top brands, Purina, Science Diet, Tidy Cats, and more. Everything you need at Fleet Farm. Ebersol is running on the first pitch, stolen base. It's a strike to Oscar Latendresse. So Oscar Latendresse, who walked his first time up, got caught in a rundown after overrunning second base, which ended the 4-run first inning for the Evergreens. Here it's a ball and a strike. Latendresse had been on base in his first at-bat, looking to cash in Colin Ebersol at second base. Swing and a miss. Big cut. 1-2. Latendresse ready. Konechny's coming home. Ouch. Hit Oscar in the batter's box. Came up, hit him on the shin. A ball and 2 strikes. Latendresse is digging in the sandy batter's box at home plate. 1-2 pitch. Up high, 2-2. The high one sometimes gets Oscar. That's the one you want to lay off. Hit to the outfield could bring it another run here. Hit him. Back-to-back hit batters. Oscar Latendresse moves down to first base. First and second and nobody out for Cole O'Brien.
Third baseman, number 16.
And a visit to the mound.
O'Brien.
I would imagine anyone who can pitch is available. I mean, this is an elimination game. Blue Devils season comes to an end with a loss here. Same for Everest, but they're playing with a lead and a couple of runners on right now. Here's the ouchie against Oscar Latendresse. That's the pitch after that. It wouldn't be any better if I was running the tech anyhow. I've got the easiest job up here. Just talk and tell them what you see. Conference at the mound is broken up. Cole O'Brien struck out his first time. He'll hit here with nobody out and 2 aboard. Well, at least it looked like it missed Oscar's elbow. That was smart. Ebersol at second, Latendresse at first, looking to bunt the runner over, pulls it back. It's ball 1. Again, the art of the bunt, sacrifice bunting, not a sure thing, not an all-the-time thing here. But if you can control how you bunt, if you were that skilled, push this up the third base line, you'll get yourself a hit. Outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Because with runners at first and second, the third baseman has to guard the bag. Has to be there to try and get the force. Push it up beyond the pitcher, make the pitcher come off the mound and field that, everybody would be safe. Instead, it's right back to the pitcher, only plays to first, so they get the out there. Emmett thought about going to third, and then his catcher told him, catcher called out, 3. 3 means first base. 5 would be third base. 2 in scoring position after the successful O'Brien sacrifice. Pearson McDonald singled and brought in 2 runs his last at-bat. Chance to bring in 2 more if Pearson can deliver here. Let's see what Big Mac does. First ball swinging, and it's past the shortstop into left field. Oscar Latondras doesn't run well and had to hold up to see if the shortstop Bennett Lang was going to come up with that or not. 6-3. One RBI and not 2 for Pearson McDonald, who's got a 2-for-2 afternoon already and 3 runs batted in. That's a nice start. Jablonski walked and came around to score his last time up. Hits here, runners at first and third. First ball swinging. It's a fly ball to shallow left. It's a long run off the left fielder's glove, and a run's going to come in. 7-3 Everest. That's an error. Got to score it that way. It's off Zane Adler's glove. Evergreens led 4-0. Marshfield got it back to 4-3. And the Evergreens have gotten those 3 runs back with 1 in the second and 2 more here in the third. Still only 1 out. Marshfield is making a pitching change. Here it is. Now, it's a long run for Adler, the left fielder. But if it's off his glove, he's got to catch that. The new pitcher is Brad Nevey, and we'll set him up when we come right back. 7-3 with 1 out in the bottom of the third. Back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet, and going on now through the end of May, the Spring Tire Plus event, which means huge saving on select tires. $50 rebates, $70 rebates, up to $100 rebates on select tires. Going on now through May 31st.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Right-hander Brad Nevey.
Left field, number 1, Edie Church. And now playing space number 5.
Emmett Kenichny will go into right field. Kenichny is responsible for 7 hits and 7 runs, and the 2 runners on base are his as well. Nevey comes in with only 1 out. They'll face the top of the Everest order. Here's Andrew Cotter, who's 2 for 2 with a couple of singles. A 7-3 ball game. We're sponsored by Fundraise Local. Every team needs to fundraise. Keep it local with Fundraise Local. Learn how your organization can raise money while keeping that money here in our community. Go to fundraiselocal.com. Shop local, fundraise local, be local. Nevy's first offering. Up high, ball one to Andrew Cotter. And just like that, catcher Ben Deach wants to come out and talk to his new pitcher.
Catcher number 24, Andrew Cotter.
That stays up high, too. 2 balls and no strikes. So the first pitch, 2 pitches from Brad Neve are out of the strike zone. Best thing about doing these Zaleski Sports with a full crew, you got lots of help up here. Long set, looks that runner at second back. Made the adjustment and got a strike. 2-1. Evergreens have scored in each of the first 3 frames. 4 in the first, added 1 in the second, and 2 more in here in the third, and we're not done yet. Neve steps off. Runner goes back. It's Pearson McDonald at second and George Jablonski at first. Cue ball to the third baseman. It's a slow roller. Got to throw across the diamond. Got him. A lot of spin on that. Chase Robinson had no one to third base, so he had to throw across to first. There are 2 outs. Here's Kyler Soppe.
Shortstop number 5, Kyler Soppe.
Well, if Marshfield's going to keep this game in a manageable spot, you got to get Soppe here. Can't give up a hit and have 2 more runs come in this spot, so this is a big spot for Brad Neve. First ball swinging, and there's going to be a play here. Shallow right field, second baseman Aiden Cherney's got it. And Soppe is retired. Evergreens get 2 runs in, and our new score at 3 complete. DC Everest 7, Marshfield 3 on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Pitcher number 19, Brad Neve.
To the bottom of the third, pitcher Neffy has to hit for himself. Neve? Let's get that right. Outside, ball 1 from Jack Dvorak. We can give you the pitching line on the starter, Emmett Konieczny. 2 1/3 innings. 7 hits, 7 runs. 6 of them were earned. Struck out 2, walked 2, and hit 2 batters. Leaves on the short end of a 7-3 score. Popped up foul. Yeah, the starting pitcher is now in the outfield for Marshfield. That's outside, 3-1. Again, you'd love to see Jack Dvorak throw strikes. especially because pitching is limited for both of these teams. Dvorak's pitch count is high as we play the top of the fourth. Inside, Brad Neve gets a walk. It's the fourth walk that Jack Dvorak's allowed in the ballgame. Bennett Lang reached on a fielder's choice and scored in that 3-run second inning for Marshfield. All of their runs coming in that frame. Strike one. It's a big spot for a pitcher for the Evergreens who did all of his work at the JV level last year. Inside, almost hit him, 1-1. I mean, that was the question for Everest coming into the tournament. Where's the pitching going to come from? Do you have enough depth to play a double elimination tournament over the span of 3 or 4 games? Swing and a miss. 1-2. Sutton Transport in Weston is your family-owned trucking company specializing in next-day LTL delivery and national volume LTL services. Rest assured they'll get your freight to its location safely and timely. Sutton Transport in Weston, fueled by 40 years of great service. Fouled out down the right field line. Colin Ebersol making the play. 1 out. Emmett Kenichi, now playing the outfield, is 1 for 2. 1 out and a man on first. Dvorak coming home, aimed that one. Backhand stop by Cotter. Saved his pitcher a wild pitch there. Swing and a miss. At the letters or above, that's the one that's hard to catch up with. 1-1. Dvorak did not check the runner at first base. It's up high. I don't know, trailing by 4 runs. You can't afford to get thrown out at second base. But a sharp base runner will know when the pitcher doesn't look over. Take a big secondary lead, decide if you want to go for it. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled that one off. And Kenichi bangs the side of his helmet like he knew he helped the pitcher there. Fouled off a pitch that was a ball. That was going to be low. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Way outside, counts full. I like that, thank you. Popped up. Shallow left field. That's Pearson McDonald coming in and making the catch. There's the second out. Brock Bennington has walked in both of his appearances.
Center fielder for 2, Brock Bennington.
Left fielder Pearson McDonald today has had his playing time compromised because of Connor Langman's achy shoulder. A lot of times, McDonald will play first base when Langman pitches. Ball 1 to Brock Bennington. Fouled off. That ball spins around like it was going down the hole in a miniature golf game. Hit it through the hippopotamus's nose and get a free game or a free ice cream cone. 1-1. Took something off that and cued foul by Brock Bennington. It's almost as if the Everest pitching is aware of the long home run from Bennington yesterday. It's the longest hit ball of the tournament. Way, way out to left field. Bennington's walked his first 2 times up, and that's smacked foul. Like Dvorak doesn't want to show him the fastball. 2 outs and none on. Beg your pardon, 2 outs and 1 on. There's a runner there at first base. There via a walk. The 4th walk that Jack Dvorak has issued. 1-2 pitch. Hit to third. Third baseman Cole O'Brien's got it. Throw is low, and the inning continues. Neve is going to be out at third base. Neve doesn't run well. He was spinning his wheels on the infield trying to get to third base. And trailing by 4 runs, the inning ends with an out on the bases. Oh my. That can't happen. Watch this again. O'Brien, good pickup, so that's good. Lousy throw. And watch Neve, who is running second base now, stops, and then when he restarts again, just can't get any traction and is thrown out at third base. And dead to rights. Ball's there in plenty of time. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th when we come back. 7-3 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
Fundraising can be a pain. FundraiseLocal.com is the solution. It's a business based in central Wisconsin that can help your school, club, or city organization raise money while helping our local businesses. FundraiseLocal.com is simple, fun, and great for the community with no door-to-door selling or piles of products sitting around the house. If you are an organization looking to fundraise or a small family-owned business looking for a way to grow by selling your gift cards, products, or services, find out more at FundraiseLocal.com. Shop local, fundraise local, be local.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Brad Neve thrown out at third base. Back to work here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Marshfield pitching has yet to hang up a 0. Cole Seymour continues to throw. You saw him just a moment ago in the Everest bullpen. Because Dvorak's pitch count is high, even in this 7-3 game. 3, 4, and 5 in the Everest order to lead off here in the 4th. Here's Nate Langman. Singled and bounced out to the pitcher. That's a fair ball, and Langman's going to get himself extra bases. Langman will go into second, sliding safely. It's a leadoff double. Again, let's talk for a moment, highlight the hitting exploits of Nate Langman. 4 hits in the opening game of this tournament. 2 more yesterday, and he's got 2 more here.
Center fielder number 1, Preston Miller.
8 for 10 in Legion regional play is Nate Langman. Preston Miller to hit here. Again, Nate's just dialed in at the plate. No question that's a fair ball. Strike 1 to Preston Miller. Just fun to see a hitter who's in the zone, and Nate Langman is right now. Inside out swing over the first baseman's head, but foul. No balls and 2 strikes to Preston Miller. Miller's 0 for 2, a strikeout, and did bounce into a fielder's choice that got a run in. So that's an 0 for 2 with an RBI. No one's complaining about that, right? I wonder if number 17 was not available. That's Preston's football number. Wide receiver for the Everest football team. Pick number 1 for baseball. Up high, a ball and 2 strikes. Express Employment has locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save some time and find your next employer. Go online to expresspros.com. expresspros.com. 1-2 pitch. Shallow to right field. This is a long run in. Right fielder has it go off his glove. An error on Trevor Fremmel. Langman is still at second base. Thought that ball was going to be caught, so he had to retreat. Should have been an out. It is not. Colin Ebersold to hit. Nobody out. First and second. Ebersold hit by a pitch his last time up. Singled back in the 4-run first inning. Was looking to bunt, pitches way outside and backhanded by catcher Ben Deach. Long set for Neve. Coming home, squaring to bunt. Bunt is down the third base side. It'll roll foul. That's a good choice. For Deach, the catcher, because his body is carrying him away from first base, would have needed a hard, fast throw. You know, some of the high school fields now don't have the dirt cutout between home and first and home and third. If you're trying to bunt, you really want to put the ball on the grass instead of on the dirt area. Who knows where it's going to roll when it's on the dirt? If it's on the grass, it's going to stay in play. Ebersold steps out and now is back in. It's a ball and a strike. Trying to get this sacrifice bunt down. Sacrifice is off and he swings and misses. A ball and 2 strikes. Let's see if the bunt came off on the last pitch. Tells me that Ebersold will be swinging away here. Can he get some 2-strike contact? Popped it up. Foul ground. Is there room for a play? Maybe. Third baseman reaches out. That's a nice catch from Chase Robinson. And the runners do not advance. I know why the Evergreens were thinking about bunting and putting 2 in scoring position, because they're going to have to use their bullpen. Pitch count is high for Jack Dvorak.
25, Oscar Latondras.
Oscar Latondras today walked and was hit by a pitch. Oscar's been on base in both of his plate appearances. First and second, a leadoff double, and then a dropped ball in the outfield. Oscar Latondras waits, drops in on him for strike 1. A partly cloudy sky over Veterans Memorial Park in Plover. Inside corner, strike 2 to Oscar Latondras. Barring a double play, Cole O'Brien to hit. Waits in the on-deck circle. Oscar fouls that back towards us. Stay at no balls and 2 strikes. Brad Neve is on in relief. Trying to do something that Marshfield has not done so far in this game. Have an inning where they've kept the Evergreens off the scoreboard. 0-2. Took something off. It is called strike 3. So after putting the first 2 batters on board, Marshfield battles back and gets back-to-back outs. Cole O'Brien A sacrifice and a strikeout, 0 for 1.
16, Cole O'Brien.
First pitch to O'Brien is up high. Four o'clock ball game, Wausau Rapids. 7 o'clock game, Plover and an opponent to be determined. Slow roller foul up the third base line. 1-1. Runners a little slow getting back to their bases. It's a ball and a strike with 2 outs to Cole O'Brien. Trying to keep this a 4-run game. Neve checks the runner, comes home. Bends right in for strike 2. That's a nice pitch.
Okay, one more. Take it yourself, Brad.
Rudy and Dar and Ruth and Laura, college families and Hilton had, well, here
Coming home here, that was going to be a ball. O'Brien decided to protect, not sure if that was going to drop into the strike zone again. Instead, bangs it backwards. Stay at 1-2. Should the inning continue, Big Mac, Pearson McDonald's on deck. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. And for the first time, the Evergreens do not score in a frame this afternoon. The door's kind of still open for Marshfield. 4 complete, 7-3 on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
The clubhouse here at Veterans Memorial Park is full of Plover Black Sox trophies. Seems like they're at or near the top of the standings year after year in American Legion Baseball. I'm Chris Conley. Plover plays at 7 o'clock tonight. That's a Zaleski Sports game. 7-3 Everest. Marshfield batting top of the 5th. They have 3, 4, and 5 in the order up. Here's Ben Deach to lead off. Ball 1. Another inning of work for Jack Dvorak, who started. Maybe he'll go as deep as he can. Low, 2 balls, no strikes. Again, Marshfield's not out of this game. Get another run or 2 here. Only the 5th. A couple more at-bats to work with. Big bounce for Kyler Soppe. Got him. Soppe retires Deach for the first out. You know what kind of extends Jack Dvorak's stay in this ballgame? In the 3rd inning, he got a 3-up, 3-down, 3-pitch inning. Here's Chase Robinson, hit by a pitch and grounded out to short. High and away, ball 1. Baseball is brought to you by Foundation Finance. Now's a chance to work with a company that really understands growth. Foundation Finance has grown every year since they started in 2012. Make the money you need Fly ball, it's deep. Going back, over the center fielder's head. Extra bases. It's a double for Chase Robinson with one out. Foundation Finance has flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits that start from day one. Learn more online at foundationfinance.com. That's the best hit ball of the afternoon for Marshfield.
Left fielder, number 1, Aiden Cherney.
Aiden Cherney is 0 for 2 today.
I guess so. Well, she's still in.
Cherney takes a strike on the outside corner. Yeah, Preston Miller, Everest center fielder, going back, and then up against the wall. Nice piece of hitting by Chase Robinson. Got himself at second base. High and away, 1-1. Line drive to center. Hit a little too sharply to score the run. They're going to hold that lead runner at third base. Marshfield's got something going.
First baseman, number 26.
So Robinson with a one-out double, followed by Cherney's single. They're runners at first and third. Here's Sloan Welch, 0 for 2. For now, at least, no action in the Everest bullpen. Cole Seymour, twice so far in this game, has warmed up for the Evergreens. Not sure what's taken Dvorak so long. Stepping off the rubber, ready to go here. Outside, ball 1. Long set, Welch trying to deliver a run, bends him back. 2 balls, no strikes. Elite Auto Care is where Schofield, Weston, and Wausau turn for local, family-owned auto service you can trust. Major and minor repairs, foreign and domestic vehicles. Elite Auto Care, Schofield Avenue, Schofield. 2-0 pitch, misses the outside corner, 3-0. A ball away from loading up the bases. I would bet Dvorak would be visited. Coach Riley Pazer will pop out of the dugout. Should Welch work out a walk. Strike, 3-1. Dvorak needed that. Trevor Fromell, who has already hit safely in this game, awaits on deck. He's going to get a turn this inning. Right to the shortstop, caught, and they're going to double him off at first. No, it's a wild throw, and a run will come in. Wow. So that's something good. The line out is the second out of the inning. And then a wild throw to first base. Chase Robinson comes in. It's an error on the shortstop, Soppy. 7-4. So Marshfield inches a little closer.
Right fielder.
2 outs now and a man on first. Trevor Fromell. First ball swinging, smacked foul into the empty Everest bullpen. You know what? With the way this game is played, Everest is going to need more than 7 runs to get this game into the win column. Just my sense of things. It's the last game of the season for one of these teams, and, you know, Marshfield go down fighting, right? Marshfield's beaten Everest once in the regular season, broke a long losing streak. That win over at Simon Field. 1-1 here. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Flamel was right through that. Does the inning continue, or do the Evergreens get out of this with a 3-run lead? Hit him. Got to 2 strikes and then let him get away. Brad Neve to hit. Neve came in relief in the 3rd inning. And now here comes Coach Riley Pazer. Riley steps over the chalk foul line. Superstition. Hit him on the arm. Looks like Dvorak is staying in the game. Yep, short visit to the mound. Dvorak survives, lives to fight another day. Neve was walked, and then after an error at first base, he tried to get over to third and was thrown out. Neve was not in the original starting lineup. A walk, his first plate appearance. Outside, ball 1. Managers hate that. After a visit to the mound, the next pitch got to be a strike. Fly ball out of play down the first base side. 1-1. Dvorak does not have a strikeout in this game. 4 walks. Just missed outside. 2-1. Long set for Dvorak, who works slowly when there are runners on base. Bends him back, 3-1. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com. Find an agent near you. 3-1. Strike. Full count. With 2 outs, the runners on base will get a head start. Coming home to center field, Preston Miller's got it. Marshfield gets 1 run closer, but they leave 2 aboard. Going to the bottom of the 5th, our new score, it's DC Everest 7, Marshfield 4 on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Number 9. In the 7 spot.
Yeah, my goodness. He's showing off for our cameras, isn't he? New outfielder for DC Everest.
Your attention, please. Defensive change to the Marshfield lineup now playing right field, number 9, Mitchell Shoddy.
Mitchell Shoddy goes into right field. Boy, what Marshfield really needs from pitcher Brad Neve here is a hold. Keep this at a 3-run game. Pearson McDonald to lead off for the Evergreens.
Left fielder, number 11, Pearson McDonald.
Inside, ball 1. Of course, Neve can help himself by retiring the leadoff batter. McDonald has 2 hits, 2 for 2. Swing and a miss. This is Big Mac's first look at Neve. First 2 hits came against Emmett Kenichi. Slowest of curveballs, stays up high, 2-1. Coming home, again the local, and that time it's foul back, 2-2. Don't want to hang one of those, can be hit a long way. Really? Hooley the Husky? Howie, okay. Comfort animal, right? Foul back, 1-1. I spy with my broadcaster's eye Wausau coach Tom Magnuson, sitting underneath the oak tree across the street in his lawn chair. Slow curve, it drops in. That's a great pitch from Neve, who struck out the last 3 Evergreens that he's faced. Gets the leadoff batter here. Now George Jablonski, a walk and an error.
Second baseman, number 9, George Jablonski.
Operation? It looks like it's set up the same way.
Yeah, this is a nice pitch from Neve. Almost a true midnight to 6 curveball. First pitch is a ball to Jablonski. It's outside and low. That's a nice pitch. Jablonski lays off and it goes back to the screen. 2 balls and no strikes. Yeah, that tangle of wires there, that's our Zaleski Sports stuff. Takes a lot of tech to bring you these games. Up high, 3 balls and no strikes. Yeah, I mean, the pitching, you're deep into the pitching staff for both of these teams. The pitching's been inconsistent. Neve strikes out 3 in a row going back to last inning, and now has just almost issued a 3-pitch walk. That may have been ball 4. Instead, it's called a strike. It's the automatic at 3-1. Coming home, ball 4. The Evergreens have a 1-out base runner. Everest had a leadoff double but did not score in the last frame in the home half of the 4th. 5th inning now to the top of the order, and 2 for 3, Andrew Cotter. We're sponsored by Auto Select of Weston on Schofield Avenue with dependable auto repair, service, and tires for 22 years. A 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance. At Auto Select, you're good to go. Auto Select, Schofield Avenue, Weston.
Andrew Cotter.
Evergreens have 1, 2, 3 players with 2 hits in the game. Cotter is one of them. Nate Langman, who's hitting everything, and Pearson McDonald. Little high, ball 1. Weather's comfortable for all of our Zaleski Sports crew that's outside today. No complaints. Up high, 2-0. You know who's got the most miserable television production job? The person who works the football camera that looks down the line of scrimmage when the weather's bad. Up high in the wind in all those football stadiums. Don't want anything to do with that. Takes a strike. Runners going, throw down to second, safe. Wow, the ball was there in time, but it was in the front of the bag. And Jablonski has just barely stolen second base. Yeah, ball was there before the runner, but it was on the front half of the bag. And Jablonski got in on the backside. Back at home plate, it's 2-1. Now there's a man in scoring position for Andrew Cotter. Takes strike two. It's a good spot for Neve, right on the inside corner. Yeah, that's a strike. Play down at second, that's the right call. 2-2 pitch. Took something off and it's down low. Count fills up. Kyler Soppe, big bat, on deck for the Evergreens. Looking to stretch out a 3-run lead. Line drive, and it gets under the glove of the right fielder. A run's going to score. That should have been caught. Instead, Cotter's going to be all the way on third base. Look around and double check the scoring. We like that as a hit. And now they'll come out and talk with Brad Neve. Again, it's a sinking hard ball towards right field. Could have been caught.
Do it harder next time, Riley.
Brad Neve will exit the game. Big insurance run for the Evergreens. And it is indeed scored a hit. Took that sinking ball, lined it to right. Again, when you're scoring, you cannot assume an exceptional play. And that was a hard sinking line drive. But if you've got what? An all-state or a quality outfielder there, makes that play, doesn't he? Yes, he does. The challenge now as we make this pitching change is the Evergreens got a runner all the way at third base and there's only one out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching to Marshfield, number 4, Xander Edmonds.
Come on, Xander.
Let's see, we don't have an, there we do. Xander Edmondson is coming in to pitch. Neve was not bad in relief. And again, this being an elimination game, the loser's season comes to an end and they're knocked out of the regional tournament. Anyone who's available could be used to pitch. Brad Neve worked 2 2/3 innings. Came on with 1 out in the 3rd inning. That triple that you just saw from Andrew Cotter was the only hit? No, Neve allowed 2 hits. 1 run, it was earned. And is responsible for the runner at third base that Kyler Soppe is going to try and pick up.
Shortstop, number 5, Kyler Soppe.
Righty to righty here. Soppe's got a single, a fielder's choice, and popped out. He's 1 for 3. Four runs has been the Evergreens' biggest lead. They led 4-0 and now lead 8-4. Down low and a good stop by catcher Deach. I believe that Soppy may be the rightful owner of Howie the Husky. Infield is played in here, and Soppy fouls that off. Yeah, Marshfield kind of knows, can't fall further behind here. Playing the bottom of the fifth in a 7-inning game, so it's getting late. A ball and a strike. There's only one out. Outside, 2-1. So Nate Langman, Mr. All Everything, is waiting on deck and is going to get a chance to hit in this inning. Down low, 3 balls and a strike. So Edmondson having trouble throwing strikes. 3 of his first 4 are out of the strike zone as he enters the ball game out of the Marshfield bullpen. Coming home, inside, ball 4. Runners on the corners. The infield stays in for Nate Langman. Well, let's see. They're going to move the shortstop and the second baseman back. So you keep that force out at second base in play. I guess the Evergreens' ideal scenario is that Soppy steals second and then Langman drives 2 runs in. Almost feels like that could put this ball game out of reach. See if that's the way the Evergreens are playing this. Langman is first ball swinging, and it's lifted to right field. It's deep. It's over the right fielder's head. Up against the wall. 1 run, 2 runs will score. Nate Langman, who's been just chewing up all the pitching that he's seen, has just broken this game open. 10-4. A Langman double brings in Cotter and Soppy. Don't need the stolen base with all the extra base hits that are flying off Langman's bat. Langman is 3 for 4 in the ball game, 2 doubles and a single. Again, I'm not sure where the Evergreens finish in this tournament, but Langman right now is a reasonable choice for most valuable player. Who's swinging a hotter bat in this tournament than him? Here's Preston Miller. Miller's first ball swinging, fouls it off. Look at the sweet swing of Nate Langman.
Center fielder number 1, Preston Miller.
Preston Miller's got an RBI and a fielder's choice. He's 0 for 3 today. Down low. Still just 1 out. Biggest lead of the afternoon. The Evergreens have bumped it up to 6 runs. Isaac Zepps is warming in the bullpen. Pitch is low, 2-1.
I'll be standing here cheering him on.
You know, it's funny, Marshfield's happiest moment of this American Legion season, until they came out, got the 1-0 win yesterday. That's hit through the left side. Langman's going to hold at third base. It's a 3-hit inning, aided by a walk.
Right fielder number 2, Colin Eversole.
The 2 runs that came in on the Langman double allows us to close the books on Brad Neve. 2 2/3 innings. Allowed 2 hits. Both of them were extra base hits, triple and a double. 3 runs against him, all were earned. He struck out 3 and walked 1. That walk came around to score. Here's Colin Ebersol, first and third. If you are thinking, what are the chances of this game coming to an early end? The 10-run rule runner is in the on-deck circle right now with 1 out. Down low, double steal, cut off. So Preston Miller takes second base. Nate Langman holds at third. Infield comes back in. Can't fall further behind. Outside corner strike, 1-1. Culligan Water sets get Culligan Water for $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water, CulliganH2O.com. It's a ball and a strike to Colin Ebersold. Edmondson coming home, that's high, 2-1. (10-4) now. Off the plate and foul, 2-2. I don't know, it's been fun doing these games. Hope you've enjoyed seeing them as much as we've enjoyed bringing them to you. For the visitors' half of the sixth, see how much further Marshfield falls behind here. Jack Dvorak, the Everest pitcher, and that's hit through the drawn-in infield. It'll bring in 1 run. The Evergreens will hold the trail runner at third base. RBI single through the left side for Colin Ebersold. 4 hits in the inning. It's an 11-4 game.
DH, 25, Oscar Latondras.
And Xander Edmondson, who fails to record an out, will be lifted from the ballgame. Pitching change here for the Blue Devils. We'll step out for this break. It's 11-4 on Zaleski Sports.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Hi, my name is Preston. I have the Abbey Bank Bright Future checking account for kids and teens. I really like the mobile wallet feature. I just tap my phone to pay for snacks or anything at a store. I get my own debit card that my mom can transfer money into. She can also turn my card on or off if I misplace it. Plus, Abbey Bank gave me a bonus after I made my first deposit. Mom, if you're listening, send more money, please.
Visit us online at abbybank.com to learn more. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
This is the first game in the entire tournament where the bats have woken up. Evergreens have 4 runs in here in the 5th, and there's still only 1 out. Xander Edmondson faced just 3 batters, and Isaac Zepps comes on in relief. And with 1 out, the 10-run rule batter comes to the plate in the form of Oscar Latondras. Latondras should park one here. The ball game is over.
Your attendance is committed to the Wisconsin Rapids manager, Court Albert. Please report to the press box. Thank you.
And Oscar Latondras is always thinking long ball. Walk, strikeout, and hit by a pitch for Oscar today. Pitch from Zepps is up high, ball 1.
18. They were so bad. They were bad. And then they just
Long set. Zepps up high, almost hit him. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, I'm just reading them right down the list here. It's just,
Latondras is ready to go, so is Zeps. First and third with one out. Got that on the fists, on the handle, and out of play. On a colder night, the bees would be buzzing on that. Imperial Industries says when you join the team at Imperial Industries, you're joining a family. The leading manufacturer of welded tanks and silos, vacuum tanks and trucks. Apply today. Take advantage of an extensive benefits package. Fouled back, 2 balls and 2 strikes. You'll get competitive pay and enjoy a family atmosphere at Imperial Industries. Home plate umpire consults his indicator and tells us that it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside.
no.
Latondras kind of looked that right out of the strike zone. Full count. Strike 3 called. The runner is going and steals second base. Oscar Latondras has struck out. He's the second out of the inning. Here's Cole O'Brien. O'Brien is the 9th Evergreen to hit in the inning.
Third baseman.
You know, there have been so many runs. This has been a slow game. I think our second game scheduled for a 4 o'clock start. It's going to be late. Going to be a late start. Zeps to O'Brien. First ball swinging to left field. Going back, left fielder, foul ball. Foul by a couple of yards.
Well, maybe not. Just that we're having running.
Marshfield got back within 3 runs. The Evergreens have reestablished their lead. Got under this, down the first base side, out of play. Stays at no balls and 2 strikes to Cole O'Brien.
72 had their pass and he just had Williams in the afternoon. They didn't stick around very long. That must have been 20.
Righty to righty matchup. Zeps coming home. Bounces that one, and the runner's going to come in from third on a wild pitch. Runner from second also moves up. Evergreens look like a relaxed bunch right now. They're going to play again against Plover at 7 o'clock tonight. That'll be a Zaleski Sports game. 1-2. Fly ball, shallow left. Shortstop is going back. He's got it. Bennett Lang has retired Cole O'Brien. 5 more runs come in our new score, it's the Evergreens 12, Blue Devils 4. We'll go to the top of the 6th when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Fundraising can be a pain. FundraiseLocal.com is the solution. It's a business based in central Wisconsin that can help your school, club, or city organization raise money while helping our local businesses. FundraiseLocal.com is simple, fun, and great for the community with no door-to-door selling or piles of products sitting around the house. If you are an organization looking to fundraise or a small family-owned business looking for a way to grow by selling your gift cards, products, or services, find out more at FundraiseLocal.com. Shop local, fundraise local, be local.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Your attention, please.
Got a new pitcher for the Evergreens. Brennan Bartelt is on to pitch for the Evergreens. Jack Dvorak works the first 5 innings of the game, 3 runs, 4 hits. Give you the Jack Dvorak pitching line in just a moment.
Shortstop, number 3, Bennett Lang.
4 runs, 3 earned for Jack Dvorak, scattered 4 hits. Bennett Bartelt, first pitch is fouled back from Bennett Lang. Dvorak got a lot of run support today, sure did. 12 in. Ground ball left side. Soppy makes a nice stop, but he'll have no throw. An infield hit for Bennett Lang. 6th hit of the afternoon for Marshfield.
There's no orange paint by my driveway. I go over to one of the workers and say, what's your driveway there? We don't have it on our books.
Marshfield gets the top of their batting order to hit for probably the final time this season. First ball swinging, Soppy bobbles it, gets the force at second. The bobble will lose any chance of a double play.
5 minutes ago, shutting some more off on the roof. He finally come down. They don't have my driveway marked here.
1 out recorded at second, and here's Brock Bennington.
Center field, number 2.
2 walks and reached on an error, so Bennington's been on each plate appearance.
F-bomb word. I'm not talking to you. That's it. And I follow him over. There's a big wheel there.
Outside from Bennett Bartlett.
So we were going over there, and I said, where's the driveway over there? He goes, I don't have it on my book. I said, well, there was a driveway. I'm on a driveway. Nope, you're not getting it. He said, you're not getting it. You only get one driveway.
Hit sharply to left field. Bennington's got himself a hit. First and second. Ben Deach is 1 for 3, singled back in Marshfield's 3-run second. Evergreens have not trailed in this game, got 4 runs in the home half of the first. Marshfield would answer with 3 in the second. And the Evergreens have stretched the lead out since.
There's your driveway.
This game right now is at the 2-hour mark.
I went right down to City Hall. Josh wasn't there. Josh right there. And I told him, dumb nuts mirror.
Foul back, that hit everyone. Hit the catcher, hit the umpire. Everybody's all right? Yes, sir.
Did he tell you he bumped me and knocked me out of the way? Yeah, he said he knocked you out of the way. Well, you do anything?
Catcher Andrew Cotter knows when the home plate umpire gets dinged up like that, you step out for a moment. Everybody's ready to go again. No balls, 1 strike. Down low. So Cotter's getting a little bit chewed up in this at-bat. Foul ball off the mask and then has to flop over to the right side, keep it from being a wild pitch.
Oh, I came close to shutting him back. I stopped and I looked at the dude.
Bartelt's coming home. Fly ball, there'll be a play on this. Shallow right field. Coming in almost to the cut of the infield is Colin Ebersol to make the catch. There's the second out. Chase Robinson. Had a long double to center his last time up. Over the center fielder's head and up against the wall. Well hit ball. Hits here with 2 outs and runners on first and second. Breaks in. That's a nice pitch. Strike one. You know, it's funny. Sometimes you just see individual pitches that show, that kid's got potential. What could we build him into? Curveball there. Just misses. Tried to find the magic twice. 1-1. Force at any base to try and end this home visitors' half of the 6th inning. To fly ball. Left fielder's going back. Pearson McDonald camps under it. Got it. Innings over. 2 hits and no runs for the Blue Devils. Getting late in their season. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. 12-4, DC Everest on Zaleski Sports.
Welding is about strength. The strength of structures and components. Fabrications used to support industries and communities everywhere. The creation of something greater than its separate parts. Welders are creative. Their skills set them apart from the crowd. Start with a problem, feel the heat, make the sparks, become the solution. Manufacturing moves the Midwest and the world. Study welding at North Central Technical College.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Game 2 of our Zaleski Sports tripleheader. Well, there they are, the Wisconsin Rapids Rangers. They'll take on the Wausau Bulldogs. Scheduled for a 4 o'clock start, maybe a little bit later than that, depending on how much more baseball we have to go in this 12-4 matchup. I'm Chris Conley. Glad you're with us for Zaleski Sports coverage of the American Legion Regional Baseball Tournament. Weather's been cooperative. It's been in the 70s all days.
That's how the day started.
7 o'clock game tonight, too. It'll be the Evergreens against Plover. Pearson McDonald to lead off the bottom of the 6th. He's 2 for 3 today, 2 singles. Isaac Zepps is the 4th Marshfield pitcher to be used today. First ball swinging. Shortstop has it go off his glove. Second baseman has it and safe at first base. An error on shortstop Bennett Lang. Marshfield's 4th error of the afternoon.
I'm just telling you because I don't want to hit your mailbox.
George Jablonski, 2 walks and reached on an error. Ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and no strikes. Between innings here, it's all country music at Veterans Memorial Park. Some upbeat country and some slower country, where your pickup truck suddenly works and your girlfriend comes back to you and your dog's reincarnated. 3 balls and no strikes here. None of that try that in a small town stuff, right? We don't have the video.
Well, you know, maybe that's
At 3-0, there's a strike to George Jablonski, 3-1. Aim that one, and it's outside. So an error and a walk put the game-ending runs on base. Andrew Cotter hit a sinking line drive triple to right field his last time up. Cotter has 3 hits today. And there's another member of the 3-hit club. Nate Langman's got 3 hits too. Low, runner's going to try and get to third base, and he's in there, safe. Both runners advance. So now a hit to the outfield brings in 2 runs and could bring our game to an early end. Cotter takes a strike, 1-1. Yeah, I mean, with nobody out, the Evergreens have 3 batters who are all capable of delivering a hit and bringing the 2 runs in scoring position in. It's Cotter now, then Soppe and Langman. Hit him. Hit him up in the head or in the face. My goodness. Scary in a blowout game. Cotter popped right up. I think that may have hit him in the bill of the plastic batter's helmet. Bases loaded. Here's Kyler Soppe. Home plate umpire just held up 2 fingers. And of course, you know, in the concussion protocol, the answer is always 2 fingers. Here's Kyler Soppe. McDonald at third, Jablonski at second, and Andrew Cotter. There's a hit to left field. 1 run is in. The Evergreens will hold the trail or the 10-run rule run at third base. Soppe makes it a 9-run ball game.
First baseman, number 23, Nate Langman.
And why not give Nate Langman a chance to end the ball game? That runner on third comes in. It's a 10-run lead, and the ball game will come to an early end. There's Soppe's hit, his second of the ball game. Langman takes a strike. This is his first time seeing Isaac Zepps. Marshfield plays the infield in. They've got to try and cut down the runner at home. Fly ball. It's shallow. Will they try and tag? Nah, didn't get out of the infield. Shortstop Bennett Lang goes back and makes the catch. There's the first out. So Nate Langman is human after all. He'll finish the game 3 for 5. 3 for 5. Preston Miller already has 1 RBI.
Preston Miller.
First ball swinging, caught by the second baseman. They doubled him off. So this ball game will continue into the 7th inning. Aiden Cherney catches the Preston Miller line drive and doubles off Kyler Soppe. The Evergreens get 1 run. It's a 9-run lead as we go to the 7th and final, 13-4 on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
We're back. Sun-splashed Friday afternoon. First of 3 games here at the regional tournament. Wausau Rapids to follow, scheduled for a 4 o'clock start. And assuming the Evergreens get these final 3 outs, they'll play Plover tonight at 7. Aiden Cherney, who caught the line drive with the infield in and triggered that double play, will lead off for Marshfield.
Your attention, please. Pitch hitting for Marshfield, number 18, Judd Higgins.
18, Judd Higgins will pinch hit for Aiden Cherney. As these are the final at-bats of the season for some of these Blue Devils. Bartelt against Higgins. Ball 1. The 13 runs that the Evergreens have on the board here is by far the most runs of any team in the tournament. Black Sox had 5 in one of their earlier games. Up, 2 balls, no strikes. We'll speak with Everest coach Riley Pazer between games once this one goes final. Post-game coverage coming up. Fouled off, 2 balls and a strike. Bartelt is on in relief of Jack Dvorak, who's going to be the winning pitcher today. Aims that one down low. 3 balls and a strike. Outside corner strike. Count goes full. Bartelt came on in the 6th inning. Jack Dvorak worked innings 1 through 5. Ground ball to third. Cole O'Brien. Going to have to hurry because he didn't charge this ball. Safe at first base. Yeah, O'Brien, that's a slow roller. Didn't come in and charge that.
Your attention, please. Pitch hitting for Marshfield, number 27, Andrew Siraki.
Going to Andrew Siraki is the pinch hitter here. First ball swinging, tips it back, strike 1. Evergreens got on top of Marshfield early with 4 runs in the first inning. 4-3 ball game after Marshfield scored in the second, but no answers after that. Ball and a strike. Checked his swing, and that's outside. 2-1. I see when we use our center field camera that the Wausau Bulldogs are ready to take the field. They're in the bleachers behind home plate. It's up high, 3 balls and a strike. None out and a man on first as we play the top of the 7th. The Evergreens having a most comfortable 9-run lead. Fouled up and over the netting. Counts full now.
Were you there?
Up high, ball 4. First 2 base runners reach here in the top of the 7th. Mitchell Shoddy to hit now.
Right fielder, number number 9, Mitchell Shoddy.
Up high, ball 1 to Shoddy.
He might have been either real grouchy or tried to be Mr. Entertainer. I'm not sure.
Just missed, 2-0. You would think the strike zone expands a little bit in a long 9-run ball game. Home plate umpire does not have that memo. Hit him. Bases are loaded. Shoddy was a little bit frustrated in the moments after he was hit. Isaac Zepps will get a chance to hit here.
Pitcher, 14, Isaac Zepps.
Nobody out. Catcher Andrew Cotter out to talk with Bartlett, and now we're ready to go.
I said, Mom, yeah. It's so funny. I opened it, I was like,
Zepps came in as the 4th pitcher that Marshfield has used. This is his first at-bat. And that's on the wrong side of the batter. It goes all the way back. Was such a bad pitch, it came off the backstop hard, and the runner does not advance from third base.
Dig in.
So the truth is, no one knows where this next pitch is going. Fouled off. That was going to be a strike. So you throw the wildest pitch of the ball game and then come right back and put one right down Main Street. 1-1. And this is a hit to left field. And a run will come in. First 4 batters all reach safely here in the 7th. Judd Higgins, who led off the inning with a pinch hit single, comes around to score. Here's Bennett Lang. Bases are still loaded as Marshfield played it station to station. First pitch is up high to Bennett Lang, and there's nowhere to put him. It's a nice piece of hitting, no doubt about it. Down the left field line, but foul. Ball and a strike.
and then let me show you what I did.
Curve stays outside. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Bennett Lang. Outside, full count. Still nobody out, but you know what? Marshfield's got to do a little more before we think of comeback possibilities. Down the left field line, foul in the corner. Now to play. Yeah, balls down the left field line can scatter some of the cars along Roosevelt Avenue. Ball 4, a run comes in. Lang walks with the bases loaded. 13-6.
baseman, 5, Emmett Konechny.
I've never bought
Emmett Konechny will come in, and the Evergreens first are going to make a pitching change. None out and the bases are loaded. The Evergreens still have a 7-run lead. Back after this break on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
The new Everest pitcher is Cole Seymour. Inside, ball 1. Seymour arrives in the game with the bases loaded. Evergreen still with a 7-run lead. Fouled off. This is Emmett Konechny, who was the starting pitcher. Didn't make it out of the 3rd inning, but he's been playing the outfield since. Up high and fouled away. That pitch was a ball. Off-speed pitch stays high. Close, 2-2. You can throw that when you're ahead in the count. Fouled back. So Emmett's getting his cuts. I mean, what would make this a comeback possibility? There's still nobody out, and the bases are loaded with 2 runs in. A bases loaded extra base hit? Well, it's not to be. Swing and a miss. Cole Seymour comes on, gets a strikeout for the first out of the inning. Brock Bennington.
Center fielder, 2, Brock Bennington.
A single, 2 walks, and has reached on an error. Double play ends this game. Hits Bennington, and a run comes in. Earns the RBI with his body.
Catcher number 11, Ben Deach.
13-7. Ben Deach, bases loaded, 1 out. First ball swinging, popped up but foul. Onto the bleachers. Not near one of the Walsall West players, near one of the parents.
You take this up and you get your ice cream token. I'll just give it to you. Okay.
0-1. Out of play down the first base side. 0-2. Give Marshfield credit, they have not gone quietly here in the visitors half of the seventh. Swing and a miss. The Marshfield season is down to its final out, and here's Chase Robinson to hit.
Third baseman, number 8, Chase Robinson.
Don't go, Chase.
So Cole Seymour has faced 3 batters. He struck 2 of them out. Came in with the bases loaded and none out, and now there are 2 outs. Outside, ball 1. Again here on Zaleski Sports, Rapids Walsall, game 2, scheduled for a 4 o'clock start. It's going to be a little later than that. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Seymour gets the outside corner, 1-2. A strike here brings the ball game to a close. Jack Dvorak would get the win. Checked his swing, didn't go. No, sir. 2-2. Post-game coverage to follow, then our Zaleski Sports feed will go silent till the next game. Slow, count is full. Bases are loaded.
Run it on the pitch, Brock.
Coming home. Call strike 3. Game and season over for Marshfield. They leave the bases loaded. Final score is 13-7. Marshfield did get 3 runs back and made things at least somewhat interesting here in the 7th inning. DC Everest 13 runs on 12 hits and 4 errors. Marshfield 7 runs on 6 hits, 4 errors. They did leave the bases loaded in the 7th. Evergreens advance tonight to play Plover, and the Marshfield Blue Devils season comes to an end. Up next, the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your curds at Nasonville Dairy. Marshfield, Curtis, and NasonvilleDairy.com. Thank you for joining us for our play-by-play coverage. The game time, 2 hours and 33 minutes for the Evergreens to post a 13-7 win over Marshfield. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for watching on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Post-game coverage here at the American Regionals. The Evergreens advance. They'll play tonight at 7 o'clock, we think, against Plover. That game could be pushed back because we're behind schedule. Final score here is 13-7. Coach Riley, Pazer, I mean, there had to be a game sooner or later where the bats would break out. This was it.
Yeah, and this was the perfect time to do it. We made a few mistakes in the field, but we were able to overcome those by just hitting the ball, putting the ball in play, and then running the bases well also.
Another big game for Nate Langman. You know, if the tournament were to end right now, he's the tournament MVP. There's no one who's done more at the plate. He's hitting line drives every time up.
Yeah, like I said yesterday, we're super happy to have him, and we're super thrilled that he's hitting well, and he's seeing a beach ball up there right now, and hopefully he continues to do that moving into tonight.
Any worries as the bases got loaded there towards the end? I still thought that Marshfield needed to do a little more to really think that there were comeback possibilities in the game.
Oh, baseball's a weird game. It's never over until that final out is recorded, and they showed us that the hard way last year. So yeah, you got to continue playing until that final out is there.
This is obviously a tournament that taxes pitching because you could use everybody only once because the games are so compressed. Who do you have going tonight?
We have a couple options. We haven't settled on a confirmed starter yet, but we'll discuss that in between games here. We do have a couple options, and we'll figure it out.
Boy, that's the best non-answer ever. Coach, congratulations on the 13-7 win here. Evergreens win to play again. They'll play Plover tonight. You'll have that game here on Zaleski Sports. We've just been told start time for our middle game between Wausau and Wisconsin Rapids, 4:30, as this one took 2 hours and 33 minutes to get into the books. That's going to wrap up our Game 1 coverage. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us on Zaleski Sports.